My beloved child, there is an unseen battle for your peace. A profound war unfolding not in your outward circumstances, but within the very landscape of your thoughts. Deceptive notions have taken root there. Old habits of apprehension and inadequacy that seek to obscure the truth of who you are and what I have prepared for you. I have come now to speak directly to this inner conflict. I will unveil specific foundational truths that will shatter those fixed mental habits, silence the diminishing whispers and unseal pathways in your life that have remained inaccessible for far too long. This is not merely a message. It is a turning point, for life will not return to its former state once these realities take hold within you. My beloved, let us now reflect on your intrinsic value. Not the value assessed by what you own or what you achieve, but your genuine significance as a unique person, a vibrant soul, a being brought forth by me. The world frequently judges worth based on your output, your gains, or your successes. But my standard is completely distinct. To me, you hold boundless value simply because you exist, because you bear my imprint, because a part of my essence dwells within you. You do not need to struggle to gain my fondness. You are not required to be flawless for me to receive you. You do not need to perform mighty deeds for me to be delighted with you. I already embrace you with a full, constant, eternal love, and nothing you do or fail to do can change that. My affection for you is firm, lasting, perpetual. The uncertainty you sometimes feel about yourself, the feeling of inadequacy, the comparisons to others that lessen your spirit, these ideas come from a foe. He wishes for you to doubt your importance. He wants you to feel insignificant. He desires for you to think you are a burden. Each morning when you awaken, speak these phrases aloud. I am encompassed by God's love. I am deeply praised by God. I am meaningful to God. My being has a reason. My life carries significance. I am important. And as you utter these words, you are not just speaking. You are setting a fundamental reality. You are undoing the opponent's falsehoods. You are securing truth within your heart. My child, the bodily sensations you experience are not a punishment. They do not signal that I have abandoned you. They are not evidence of any fault on your part. Sometimes such feelings are simply part of having a human body that ages. Yet even within that unease, I am with you. My spirit feels your distress. I sense your difficulty. For everything that affects you affects me. And even if I do not take away the feeling right away, I will give you the inner strength to manage it. I will provide you with steadfastness when you feel frail. I will bring solace during your trials. The ongoing physical strain you have carried for so long has developed within you a notable inner fortitude. You have found how to seek me even when pain is present. You have learned to rely on me even when circumstances are tough. You have discovered how to keep going when every motion is a struggle. And that spiritual endurance you have fostered is beyond measure. It cannot be acquired or instructed. It is gained by facing challenges with me. But I also promise you a period of relief is drawing near. I do not wish for you to carry this forever. I am preparing a season of calm for you, a time when the physical unease will clearly lessen, a time when your body will find renewed vitality. Look forward to it, believe in it, embrace it. The course of your existence is known to me in exquisite detail. Every chapter, even the challenging ones, holds meaning. Every phase, even those marked by sadness, serves a higher purpose. The ultimate unfolding of your life's path will be truly wondrous. My pledge to you, my child, is eternal. It serves as a constant assurance that I am ever present with each one who is mine. Stay near me. I have further insights I long to share, certain confirmations I wish to settle within you, and a profound grace I mean to bestow upon you. My beloved, I desire these truths to take root deeply in your inner being. They are not fleeting statements. They are verities intended for your deepest self, guiding your everlasting passage. What I am preparing to disclose will transform how you face what lies before you. For a significant inner awakening is stirring within you right now, and life will not return to its former state. For a long span of your existence, you have engaged in structured rituals, participated in assemblies, repeated specific phrases, and upheld traditions inherited from the past. These customs hold their own value. Still, what I seek with you extends beyond simple adherence. I yearn for a genuine bond. I wish for candid conversations. Speak to me as you would your most trusted friend. I want to hear your concerns, your anxieties, your delights, your inquiries. Each one without holding anything back, without any mask, completely free from stiff formalities. Many suppose they must come before me with intricate language and precise etiquette, imagining they need to assume a particular stance or utter certain expressions for me to pay attention. But the reality, my child, is that I perceive your innermost feelings, not merely your carefully chosen vocabulary. Therefore, from this point forward, I wish for you to engage with me in a fresh manner. Speak to me just as you are sensing my presence now, with candor, with intimacy, exactly as a young one speaks to their loving guardian. Share with me precisely what is in your heart. Do not claim to be fine if that is not the case. Do not express gratitude for circumstances that cause you distress. Be honest with me. I can take in everything. Your displeasure, your vexation, your confusion. I am expansive enough to hold your authentic sentiments. When you are truthful with me, a deep transformation takes place. The barriers between us dissolve. For I do not desire you to fear me as a stern authority. I want you to revere me as a caring parent who constantly desires what is best for you. This deep knowing is a mutual pledge. I begin by extending myself to you, by stirring your heart, by setting this communication before you. But I also need you to come nearer, to completely unburden your inner self, to release any separation. When you do this, my precious child, I will approach you in manners entirely new to you. I desire to reveal what lies ahead for you. I cannot fully unveil every particular, for my grand plan is so vast that your understanding could not contain it entirely. Yet I can provide you with glimpses. I can present you with signals. I can bestow upon you perceptions through nighttime thoughts and internal pictures that will ready you for what is emerging. For throughout the remaining periods of your existence, I want you to proceed with a feeling of positive anticipation, aware that the finest moments are yet to come. Certain connections I am orchestrating, people I will guide into your experience at just the perfect time. These will not be random events. They will be divinely intended meetings. An individual who will utter precisely the words you need to absorb. Someone who will extend assistance precisely when you most require it. A presence who will be a response to a plea you hadn't even articulated. Be keenly observant, my child. These interactions are approaching. I wish to speak to you about renewing former periods. You might sense you have squandered opportunities, overlooked occasions, that if you could return to earlier times, you would behave otherwise. And indeed, some decisions you made resulted in challenging circumstances. But I embody the strength of restoration. I take your errors and convert them into insight. I take your difficulties and reshape them into narratives of victory. I take your forgotten intervals and bring them back, bestowing upon you abundant encounters with my goodness. I cannot change what has already occurred, yet I can make your path ahead so luminous that prior events lose their influence over you. I can fill you with a current gladness that casts a shadow over past wounds. I can grant you fresh direction that makes the years ahead truly significant. For with me, my cherished one, no moment is ever too late. No age is ever too advanced. No duration has ever been too long for me to fashion something wonderful with what endures. Reflect on your current situation, my child. Observe what is yours in this moment. Perhaps it is not plentiful in worldly goods. Your home may be humble. Your monetary resources might be scarce. Your bodily health could be waning. But you hold something that riches cannot acquire. You have me. And if you have me, you hold all that truly matters. For I am able to supply every need. I can clear any obstruction. I can bring solace to any distress. I can settle any challenge. That feeling of being alone that occasionally comes over you, I will occupy that void. Sometimes I will fill it with individuals. At different moments I will infuse it with my nearness so deeply that you will perceive companionship even when no one is physically beside you. And you will discover how to welcome moments of stillness because you will no longer perceive yourself as isolated. I will be your unwavering companion. I desire to help you recognize my communication. Not the sounds that enter your outer hearing, though I do speak in that manner sometimes, but the soft, subtle stirrings felt deep inside your being. That internal awareness that ignites sudden ideas. That internal caution that makes you aware of dangers. That internal direction that steers your decisions. That internal peace that calms you during difficult periods. You have sensed it previously, my beloved child. You simply had not identified it as originating from me. When an impulse arises to connect with someone, it is probably me encouraging you because that individual requires your outreach. When you experience a feeling of tranquility regarding one course of action or disco about another, it is likely me directing your journey. When a subtle impression comes to your awareness at precisely the right moment, my beloved one, know that it is a soft echo of the promises I have given you. Cultivate the ability to recognize my promptings. As you practice discerning my voice, your understanding will deepen. The chapters yet to unfold in your life, my precious child, will not be a time of decline. Instead, they will be periods of flourishing and widening horizons. What seems small in your hands, I will cause to overflow. The vigor you sense fading, I will restore within you the brief measure of your days. I will imbue with meaning and intention. For when I walk alongside you, my child, the world's common scales do not bind us. I can make a modest gift extend far beyond what is needed. I can make one sunrise carry the significance of countless others. I elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary. I desire for your spirit to be full of expectation. Each dawn rise with the belief that favorable events will unfold. Look forward to unforeseen graces. Seek out delightful discoveries. Because when you dwell in this state of anticipation, my beloved, your confidence in me stirs to life. And when your reliance is vibrant, I am free to perform marvelous deeds in your existence. A spirit brimming with hopeful anticipation prepares the way for incredible occurrences. Do not merely tolerate existence. My plan for you is abundant thriving. Your years do not restrict this. nor does your present circumstance. Genuine prosperity is not just about what you own. It is a quiet spirit, complete soundness, restored connections, a clear path forward, deep satisfaction, and the certainty that you are precisely in your rightful place, fulfilling your true calling. And all these aspects are within your reach at this very moment. That profound grief you hold within your being, my cherished one, from past occurrences, from those who let you down, from dreams that faded, I will soothe it, not instantly but tenderly, one stage at a time. With each passing day, you will perceive the burden lightening, the melancholy fading, the ache diminishing, and then a morning will arrive when you realize the sharp pain has vanished, that you have found restoration, that you are truly unburdened. Continue to listen, my child. There is more I long to impart to you. There are particular realities I wish to affirm concerning your existence. There are guarantees that will solidify your journey toward victory. The greatest test before you is not against infirmity, nor against scarcity, nor against isolation. The most crucial battle unfolds within your own thoughts. It is against the notions that claim it is beyond time, against the quiet suggestions that you possess no value, against the untruths that cause you to think I have overlooked you. I am present now to lead you in fully conquering that inner conflict. Your inner world is a space where countless ideas compete and deceptive notions have taken root there over a long period. Ideas of hopelessness, ideas of uselessness, ideas of unease concerning the future, ideas of resentment about what has transpired. These recurring ideas, when given enough repetition, solidify into established habits of thought. They become involuntary mental pathways that shape your emotions and your conduct. But on this day, my beloved child, I proclaim the shattering of those fixed mental habits. I bid the internal walls of pessimism to crumble. I confirm that the hold of detrimental ideas is released, and I announce that your inner perception will be refreshed with my reality. Because when your internal viewpoint alters, all things are reordered. When your mental landscape changes, your existence is remade. I wish to instruct you in a potent method, my precious one. Each time an idea that lessens you emerges, I want you to halt and consider it. Do not allow it to drift freely through your consciousness. Arrest it, investigate it, inquire. Does this idea resonate with my reality or with falsehood? Does this idea strengthen you or weaken you? Does this idea guide you toward reliance or toward apprehension? If the idea fails this close inspection, supplant it at once with my reality. For example, when the thought, I hold no further worth, enters your mind, exchange it with your significance enduring, my child, throughout every moment of your journey. When you perceive, I am alone and forgotten, substitute it with, I am ever by your side, my beloved, and I will never forsake you. When you imagine, my days ahead are dim, exchange it with, your path forward is held securely in my keeping, and it shines with hope. This is how you bring your internal landscape into accord with reality, and reality always triumphs. I also wish to discuss with you the impact of your utterances, my child. Your expressions do more than simply narrate what you observe. They influence your unfolding experience. When you speak ill of yourself, you summon adversity into your existence. When you perpetually express grievances, you attract further challenges. When you announce failure, you clear paths for anguish.
Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss out daily God's message.